All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just My Thoughts. So we are back on Reddit today, and we're in the dating advice subreddit. This one is a very short story title situation, I guess. So let's read it. This is killing me. How the hell do I hold a convo with someone who wants attention on a daily but can hardly talk on her own? All right, take a seat on the justice couch. Let's dive in. It's a conversation, not a monologue. So if she's not contributing to that conversation, then there's no point in talking to her. Okay? I don't know how it is for a lot of you guys out there, but we're not really big on talking. We're more of the listening type. Okay? So when we're engaging in a conversation with a woman, we tend to try to give her the floor to speak her mind and say the things that are going on with her, and for her to pretty much dominate the majority of the conversation. So, so when the tables are turned and we're the ones that are expected to be the carriers of the conversation, that could be a little hard for us at times. Now, if you are a talker, which some guys are, then that shouldn't be a problem. But there's nothing worse than the one-word answers like, yeah, how are you doing? Fine. How was your day? Good. Those are the worst. That's not contributing to the conversation. If you're going to be the short answer person, make sure you're at least asking leading questions that give the other person the floor to provide more information. You know, if they're talking and you don't really feel like talking, say something that's going to allow them to continue to talk, not that's going to push them to try to think, okay, what do I say next to get rid of this awkward pause and silence that we have going on here? Okay, I'm not a big talker, but I at least know how to ask questions that allows my wife or anybody else that I'm talking to continue to provide more information. Okay, so that's the first part. But then I scrolled down. I did something that I don't normally do. I scrolled down and I started reading some of the responses in the comments. And if you look here, the guy says that she's kind of a mental fit. She has very low self-esteem, which is the reason for daily message. I try the most I can, but it's painstaking sometimes. So she wants you to keep in communication with her because she has low self-esteem. And immediately I thought about Cat Williams. It's called self-esteem. Okay? You're looking to me to build up your self-esteem, to build up how you feel about you. No, that is just wrong. That responsibility is not on me. She needs to play the primary role in building herself up. She needs to be the main cheerleader that's saying, hey, I'm a good person. Hey, I'm pretty. Hey, I'm intelligent. Hey, I'm good. So on and so forth. That's her responsibility. You texting her and calling her on a daily basis just to make sure that she feels good about herself is insane, because all this attention that you're devoting to her to make sure that she's feeling good, you're neglecting yourself. So your own self-esteem is taking a hit because you're so focused on trying to build hers up. Because then you become dependent on her. Well, I have to make sure that she feels good and everything like that, because then I get to feel good about myself because I'm around her. And he also says that he's not a good-looking guy. And so he feels like, if I lose her, then I'm just going to be without anyone. That's not how this is supposed to go. Dude, find someone that at least contributes a little bit to your self-esteem. Why isn't she telling you how good you look? Why isn't she telling you how nice you are and how wonderful you are to help build up your self-esteem? Because it sounds like you have some self-esteem issues as well. So this is just not a good relationship, a good dynamic at all. You're the one that's putting out all the positive words. You're the one that's holding the conversation. You're the one that's building up her self-esteem and making her feel good about herself, but she's not reciprocating in any way. That's not going to work. So she needs to open her mouth or get her fingers scrolling across those keys and start sending you some happy messages, sending you some good morning, handsome, how are you doing kind of messages to make you feel good about yourself. But again, like Cat Williams says, it's self-esteem. I'm not responsible for how you feel about you. So if you need to get in front of the mirror and speak positivity to yourself every single morning, then do that. She needs to start working on her feelings towards herself. Don't take on that responsibility. It's not yours. It's a losing fight. don't even jump into the ring. That's just my thought. Let me know what you guys think. Should this guy continue to text her every morning and call her and carry on the conversation to help try to build up her self-esteem? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, say nice things to people and make them feel good and everything like that. But they should be the primary beam in that foundation of their self-esteem. You're just support. You're support beams. That main centerpiece should be them. They should be the ones speaking life and positivity into themselves. Everything else is support. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, whatever you do, do it justice.